Well, I've studied history academically, so I applaud the fact that you took the initiative upon yourself in a country that tries to disparage the study of history and to prevent the study of history because it makes people like me uncomfortable because, white people, but, that's what I mean, like me. And, you are absolutely correct. There was not a before. And I've written about this in multiple books that there was not a before. White supremacy is the taproot of America, and it was institutionalized in our Constitution. And that's one of the reasons why Trump is doing what he's doing at the Smithsonian, trying to talk about how slavery wasn't all that bad. And he's probably hearing stuff like that from Doug Wilson, who is Pete Hegseth's pastor. And Doug Wilson wrote a tract or a booklet saying that slavery as it was, that that the master and the enslaved had a really basically a symbiotic and beautiful relationship, and it wasn't really all that bad. Doug Wilson is a white supremacist, so here we are. So I applaud the fact that there was an impetus, and in systems theory, it says that if you have a system, and it will just continue, it will perpetuate until there's a shock to the system big enough to change the system. And Trump is a big enough shock, despite the historic roots of white supremacy in the country, to change the system to a more overtly fascist, authoritarian, depending on which historian you listen to, and to knock the complacency out of people, so to speak.
I hope so. I hope that it just gets blown out before he changes so many laws that we can't do anything about it. But he has made a lot of people really concerned. A lot of people are switching parties, which I didn't think I'd see it to extent, which isn't still enough, but it's. I checked his.
More than I thought.
I checked his approval rating down today, and it was down to 43%. Someone else said it was 40% today, with 50-something% disapproval. And I'm still like, what is wrong with that 40% of people? They're just so bought into the authoritarian, whatever he tells me, I'll go along with thing.
Yeah. They don't think it will affect them because they support him. And here's the thing. That's not how fascists and authoritarians work. At some point, you no longer are useful to them, and your rights get taken away too. And
we're seeing that start now.
Yeah. And people at town halls are pushing back against the MAGA message. And you can see Republican representatives of Congress lying through their teeth straight to their constituents, or telling them that they don't have the facts, or what all, assuming that everybody's a low information voter and an idiot. And that's something that, they count on. But people are waking up now because it's starting to hit their bottom line. With tariffs and, inflation and all this other stuff.